Hey everybody. Hi. So, here we are in our living room. Chuckie's here. He's being a little shy. We are about to have our first lighthearted shelter-in-place beginner yoga with Kimmey and Chuckie. Bam! I did it. So, I'm just going to do some short videos, I think, and if you want to piece them together, fine. I figure you guys will get bored just doing videos by staying more than 15 or 20 minutes. We'll see. Anyone who knows me knows I have terrible time management when it comes to my classes. So, let's go ahead and start with our backwards hands. Try to have the wrists below the shoulders. Do your little circles. Around and around. Knees below the hips when you're in full tabletop. So rather than swaying the back or arching at this point, just bring that belly up to the spine so it's a nice neutral spine. And breathe. Exhale as you go back, go around, inhale forward. Just stretching out those wrists, those computer arms. Go the other direction, move around. So we're making big circles with our rear ends, just move it around. So you drop your hips to one side, bring them back, drop them to the other side, and come forward. And breathe. Inhale and exhale. And eventually sit back on your toes. And I did forget to mention to have a chair. You can turn this off and just go get a chair and come back. We're going to be using a chair today. So if it hurts to tuck your toes, then don't. Just sit back on the tops of the feet. Otherwise, just do that. Clasp your hands, elbows together, and just move those wrists around. Remembering to breathe. Go one direction, go the other direction. Chuckie's going under the blanket now. There he goes. You can't really see, but he's disappearing on us. He's burrowing. Oh, Chuckie, you're so cute. Shake him out. So we've been stretching the toes for a second here. Might as well stay here for a little bit. Lift one knee, lift the other knee. If you want to roll back, stretch the toes a little bit that way. And then coming onto the tops of the feet. Once again, if you want to just lift one knee, just stretch the top of that foot, stretch that instep, lift the other knee. Stretching very gently, side to side. Hey, buddy. Hi. I know it's new here, isn't it? Kind of different. You can roll the shoulders back and just lean back like this. Lift the knees up. Hey, sweetheart. Keep the chest open if you can. Stretchy, stretchy. And then come back again. This time with your fingers forward. Spread those fingers, middle finger forward. Placing your hands. Start with the fingertips and slowly connect your hands onto the mat. Wrists are below the shoulders, knees below the hips, and we'll do cats and cows. Inhale as you lift the tailbone, drop the belly, roll the shoulders back, and bring the head up. Exhale, tuck, arch, bring the chin to the chest. Last. So keep going back and forth. Inhaling as you sway and lift. Exhale as you arch and bring the chin in. And try to keep this fluid rather than stopping. Just back and forth. Where you going, Chuckie? Come on, bud. Breathe out. Breathe in. is the most important part. And next time when we exhale, again, we'll do those circles, but this time just really exaggerate. Go around and around. Come on, buddy. Yeah, what are you doing? Yeah, thank you. That's how you do it. Good job. Round and around. Okay, see ya. Oh. Groaning and moaning is totally part of it. Other direction. Inhale forward. Exhale back and around. And eventually, let your big toes touch. Open the knees as wide as you feel comfortable and come down for child's pose. Feel free to use blocks for your hands as always. You don't have to. You can come down. It's okay if the legs don't open. It's okay if your chest won't come all the way down. Just do the best you can do. Rolling your body and your forehead side to side as you walk your hands away from you, sitting on those heels. So lengthening from the tailbone, one direction, all the way up the spine through the crown of the head, the other direction. Lengthen that spine and drop the chest. Breathe. Side to side. When you roll to the left, walk that left hand away from you, stretching that left side as you sit on those heels. Nice stretch, couple of breaths. Stretch and lengthen. The right side, walk that right hand away from you. Walk it away. Walk, walk, walk. As you sit on those heels, feel that right side lengthening, stretching. Oh, and breathe. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Now walk both hands, press both hands down as you sit on those heels one more time. Breathe. Stretch those shoulders. Lengthen that spine. Breathe. Notice how the hips are opening. Maybe you can open the knees a little more. And coming up just a little, while we're here, for those who want to dare, flex your feet and bring the heels in line with the knees and try sitting back. You're going to do whatever adjustments you want in the front. So you can sit back, open the legs a little wider maybe. But don't force it. Don't force anything. Doesn't matter how far back you go. Go very gently. Hold if you like. Frog pose, if this doesn't feel good, do not do it. Just breathe. We won't stay long because this is intense. All right, coming back up. Bring those knees in slightly. Let's go ahead and stretch the triceps. Again, you can use your blocks if you like. You do not have to. I just like to use them. It makes shoulder stretching a little deeper for me. So elbows shoulder width. Palms together, sit back and drop those hands behind your head. Drop the chest. Again, if you want to open the legs again, whatever you want to do with your lower body. But right now we're mainly focusing on the triceps, stretching those out. Oh, breathe. I'm guessing most everyone's shoulders are pretty much up by their ears at this point. With the crazy world we're living in right now, we need to fix that as much as we can. Breathe. Release chair, or you might want to turn this off and get your chair. So what we're going to do is hold on to the edge of the chair and drop. So make sure the knees are below the hips and just drop. If it's too much, just come up, or you can, just come a little closer and just sit the hips back and do it that way. So the closer the knees are, it's not as intense of a stretch as it is if you do it like this. So listen to your body. Let's stretch those shoulders and breathe again, lengthening through the tailbone away from you, through the crown of the head the other direction. Drop the chest and breathe. And try not to sway the back, maybe bring the belly up to the spine a little bit. Breathe. Sit back, roll the shoulders. Oh, it feels so good. These old shoulders of mine. So we're just going to stand up, hang down, stretch out those hamstrings just a little bit while you hang down. If hanging down doesn't work for you, just bend the knees and maybe stretch one at a time. You can put your hands on your thigh or above the knee, your elbows, one at a time, or just hold and stretch one at a time. Eventually, just roll up, roll the shoulders, turn the music down a little bit. Put your hands on your chair, the back of your chair, and once again, we're going to stretch the shoulders. But this time, make sure there's room behind you. Make sure if you want to lift your leg. So, notice how you should get your heels directly below your hips and your knees. You don't want to lock the legs, just a slight bend. Belly up to the spine. Once again, stretch and lengthen. Lengthen to the crown of your head, lengthen through the tailbone. And as you inhale, exhale, drop that chest. Keeping the belly strong, breathe. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Also do this at the counter if you like, if the chair doesn't work for you, or a table, any place. Anything that will work, that won't fall. I brought my shower chair because my shower chair and I have a very special relationship, as my students already know. All right, bend those knees, walk forward, stand up, roll your shoulders. Rolling around. Roll, roll, roll. A little stretchy, stretchy. Huh. Then come back. Put your left foot behind. Right knee in a lunge. Knee is directly over the ankle. Right hip back, left hip forward to even out those hips. Might have to step away a little more. Again, we are still stretching the shoulders. So we tear the mat apart with our feet, lengthening. Right hip back, left hip forward. Engage your glutes, engage your thighs. So we're not just hanging out in this pose, we are working. We really get those legs active. Drop your chest, breathe. Go a little deeper. Stretch down through that back heel, stretch it out, lengthen out. Inhale to straighten that front leg, drop your fingers down, stay on your fingertips. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, lengthen your spine the body halfway up. Exhale out and down over that leg, whatever that means to you. Drop that back heel. And instead of letting the shoulders fall down, roll them back away from your ears. Right hip back, left hip forward. And push the big toe side of your foot down. Rather than letting it roll up, push it down. Breathe. Inhale, bend the front knee. Exhale, left foot forward. Hang down. Stretch it out. Breathe. Arms out, head up. Let's come on up. Inhale. Exhale, hands on the chair. This time your left leg stays forward, back leg back. Left knee directly over that ankle. It's kind of nice to be able to see myself. I can see what I'm doing. It's kind of nice. Okay, so again, you're engaging the glutes, engaging both thighs. Just really make those legs work. As you lengthen your body, stretching, dropping the chest. Keep that left hip back, right hip forward. Tear the mat apart with your feet so you're working those legs and breathe. The back heel goes down. Breathe. Lengthen as you inhale. Drop as you exhale. Inhale, straighten as you drop the fingertips. As you breathe in, lengthen the spine. Shoulders roll back and down, and exhale over that front leg, dropping that back heel. Keeping the big toe side of the foot on the mat. Shoulders away from the ears as much as you can. Breathe. Stretch that left leg. Breathe. Exhale, bend the front knee. Inhale, come forward, hang down. Or whatever version of hanging down you want to do. Breathe. One leg, the other leg. Bend the knees, arms out, head up, come on up. Now, you can see me, we're going to turn this a little bit. I'll turn it the other way. Turn on the chair. I use the back of my chair, but you can use the bottom part of your chair, depending on how high you want to lift. So you're going to plant that left foot down, bring the right leg up. Whoops. Again, of course I'm on carpet now. You guys are probably on carpet too. It makes things a little more difficult for balance. Whoa! Lordy. There we go. Okay. So, again, you want a nice straight line with the standing leg. Bring the right hip back, left hip forward. Flex that foot. Hands on the hips to start with if you like. Breathe. Shoulders relax. Again, right hip back and down. Engage the glutes, the thighs. Inhale up, or just walk your hands up your leg until you're over that leg. We're just doing a little stretching. Breathe, lengthening as you inhale, dropping as you exhale. Breathe, feel that stretch under that leg. OMG, it feels so good. rolling up, whatever way you feel confident in coming down, do so. Walk it off. Walkie, 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 walk, 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 walk. Okay, other side. Left leg up. Right leg straight down from the hip. Left hip, you can even take your hand like this. Stick it right there in your little crease and draw that hip down. Down and back. Toes to the sky. We engage our abdominals, our glutes, our thighs. Arms up, drop the shoulders, breathe. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, over or walk the hands up the leg. Shoulders back and down. Breathe. Inhaling. Exhale down. Drop that left hip down. Again, you can even be on the lower level doing the exact same thing. Turn your chair around. And if you're short like me, I need to put blocks under my feet. Or if you have anything you can put under your feet. So the knees are not hanging below the edge of the chair. You want them essentially even as much as you can. Take your right leg, which looks probably like my left leg, but cross it over. Roll the shoulders back and down. Flex that foot to protect the knee, lengthening up, and exhale forward. You can use that arm to push down gently and feeling that stretch right back there from the hip down the thigh. Try not to round down like this. We're just coming forward. Yay! Hi everybody. I miss you guys so much. That's Chuckie Chuckie's gnawing on his back leg right now. Hey, say hi, buddy. Anyway, keep breathing into that hip. It feels so good, and you can do this sitting on the ground. You don't have to be doing this in a chair. I just thought it might be fun to do some different stuff. And some people are not able to go on the ground as easily, so it kind of helps everybody. Couple more breaths, lengthening. Exhale down. Come back up. Boom, 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 boom. Plant that right foot, left ankle on top. Flex that foot again to protect that knee. Make sure this leg and ankle, the knee and ankle are in line. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, over. Breathe. Smile. Oh, it feels so good. Oh, man. We have to get back in the groove, you guys. I'm trying. It's been a bit of a struggle, but I find if I just make myself do it, I'm so glad I did. Because I feel better every time. My breathing gets better because I'm sure everyone else is having a little bit of the shallow breath. Shoulders up to the ears and the shallow breath because it's a difficult time. So hopefully these little videos will help somewhat. A couple more breaths, breathing. Inhale up. Oh, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Now, open your legs with or without blocks for those short people. And all we're going to do is come on down. Just hang down. Breathe. Just let it loose. Move the head around. Really relax the neck as you move your head. But I'm finding if I do have my feet up on blocks, it gives my thighs a better stretch. Makes them work a little bit. Breathe. Couple more breaths. Move the head. Inhale, engage the abdominals. Put those hands on the thighs if you like to help your back as you come up. And let's go ahead and do a twist with or without blocks. So if you want, you can actually cross the leg over and twist that way. Or just keep your feet down on them, both down, and just lengthen up, shoulders back and down, and just twist to the right. Remembering, inhale, lengthen, relax the shoulders back and down, and exhale, twist. And if you have lower back issues, always be careful with twists. It's important. Listen to your body. Inhale, head comes forward. Exhale, your body will follow. And again, you can cross the other leg, I guess it is. If you like, twist like this, or just twist like this. You can hold the back of the chair, shoulders down. Inhale, lengthen up. Relax the shoulders. Exhale, twist. Breathe. Inhale, head forward. Exhale, body follows. Roll the shoulders. And this has probably been 15 or 20 minutes, so I'm going to stop this video here. And I'll do another one. Love you guys. Bye.